This should be a short one, but a good one. This is going to be on water trapping in general, but specifically around beavers and otters. I don't have a lot of, I wouldn't say luck. I don't have experience with rivers because in South Carolina you've got to have private land to trap. So every bit of land that you see in my videos is private land that I have received permission for and to trap on that land. So I may have 7 acres here, and I may have 200 acres here, and you know, it's pieced together to get a trap line. In other states, you can trap public land. You can't in South Carolina. My point is I'm not on a lot of big water systems, but I'm on backwater creeks, sloughs, what they call swamps, bogs, however you want to word it. What I'm on right here, believe it or not, is not really a creek. This is a wet weather channel that fills up, and as it fills up, you'll have so many animals that get tired of that, beavers, and they'll move in from the main creek itself. I'm gonna walk over here. I don't know how good of, right there is the actual creek. Here we go. That's actual creek. This is just feeding into the creek itself. Well, I just want to tell you, whether or not you think you've got beaver or otter, you don't necessarily have to have any kind of bait or lure. And I know that anybody that traps knows you don't have to. But right here, what I did was I wanted to find out if anything was in here would try to repair this broken dam up here from the water leaking down. And if they did not or would not repair it, would anything come from the main body of water into this and try to come up and establish life here, whether it be a beaver or an otter coming in to take over a beaver den. Anyhow, I broke it right here, and you can tell that beavers have not repaired it, but the water flow has plugged it with leaves. And now we got water flow. Not much, but it flowed. Anyhow, I did this over here. Over time, you can tell that every animal that wanted to get to this body of water used this little trail right here, right there. If you look, you can see my 330 stand. There's my cable. We do have a beaver that was attempting to make its way up, in my opinion. What do we have? We got a 25 pounder, complete suitcase catch, coming from here, the main creek, coming up this direction. The video itself, I wanted to show you that, but when you're in a smaller area, on a smaller creek, and you've got dams here, there, it's probably your best bet to get closest to the main body of water. Go upstream till you find a dam and set there. Because I found out these creeks, they can go, good Lord, 800, 1,000 yards up into the woods, and it'll dead end in an oak flat or oak hollow. This water, they'll contain the water during dry parts of the year, and that water will settle to this right here. I bet you it's 7-8 foot deep, directly center of this frame. So what I've been trying to do, after I broke dams up there that were not repaired, I wanted, and over time found out that the best way is to come from the closest water, break, set, whatever you want to do, and find out what action you've got closest to your biggest body of water. So I've got a castor mound set right there. I had a crawl over upstream, and believe it or not, I caught an otter on it. I've got to come back and get the beaver, but for the purpose of the video, Right here's the probably 22, 24 pound, 20, 22 pound otter that I caught in a 280. The next, I don't know, 25 yards upstream. So anyhow, you get on these little pockets like this, get close to your main water. Set closest to the water that comes to it, because there's no, I'm not saying that there isn't a chance, but a lot of times that water backs up and they'll use that during summer. When it gets cold, these little deep pockets that are close to the water, the main water, where you know they've got burrows deep into the side, especially the root balls of the trees that fall over the creek. There are so many nooks and crannies to where you can make a conibear fit. You can make a drowning reed. Concentrate on these areas that are closest to your main body. And if you're on these small creeks, just because you're not on a big body of water does not necessarily mean you can't catch numbers. Doesn't mean you will, but it would blow your mind how many otter through the course of 2 months come through this, slide through that to hit there. Don't get me wrong, it's got to be, the area's got to be close to your house to be worth the gas to maintain the checking of the traps. But little areas like this with nooks, crannies, everywhere that are backed up, beaver and otter. I mean, they're just awesome places. I rambled on. I was excited about getting 2 catches out of 3 traps, which, you know, why wouldn't you be, right? Anyhow, talk to y'all later.